Okay, my friends, in this video, I'm going to show you a technique that is ideal for growing food on top of concrete. Now, maybe you live in an apartment or a condo or something and you don't have access to the earth. You can still be growing food. And I'm going to show you, we're going to go outside and I'm going to show you how using this ideal technique. Now, yes, you could just set pots out on the concrete. That will grow things, but it will not compare to this method. And I'll explain why as the video goes on. Also, you could spend a whole bunch of money on treated lumber or some kind of real nice metal, who knows what. You could spend boatloads of money. But in this project, I spent zero money, okay? So that's what it's all about, utilizing what we already have. So I reclaimed a pallet. Places leave pallets out all the time, so I always get them and pry the wood apart, take the nails out. And then I found some strips of plastic. I forget what I was doing, but I found this plastic. And so everything that I'm utilizing is free. And the leaf mold that I get from our city has a thing where in the fall they come and pick up the leaves and then they put them in a huge pile and allow people to come and get them. Okay, and they're like decomposed real nice. So that's the leaf mold that I use. You could also use grass clippings or leaves, just straight up leaves, or whatever else it is, okay? So utilize what is on hand to be growing the maximum amount of food possible. Maybe you have a walkway or something that's not being utilized. Set this up, all right? Let's get into it. Okay, my friends, decide where it is that you want the garden plot to go and then clear the space. For this, it works best to have a flat level surface that you sweep clean because we don't want anything poking through the plastic. Okay, the first thing you want to do is take the reclaimed lumber and lay it out to fill whatever size it is of the place that you're going to be making this. So for me, it's about 3.5 by 8 because that's how big the boards were and that's how big the piece of plastic was that I was able to reclaim. So you stand them up on end and place them together in the desired shape. Then you go to each corner and it's best if you screw in the piece of wood to a separate block. You see here how I'm actually screwing the boards in, not end to end. I'm screwing the boards in to a thicker block of wood. That's a better way to do it with pallet wood because that'll keep the ends from splitting apart. Okay, now that all 4 corners are fastened tightly and secure, you simply lay the plastic black side up over the frame. There is no other bottom on this. So you lay the plastic over the frame and begin filling with your organic matter of choice. Leaf mold is the best. Also, just straight up leaves will work. Also, grass clippings can work. Also, straw could work, or like cedar mulch from bedding of animals, that could also work. But the best is leaf mold. Now, you want to fill the base with the organic matter of choice. Pretty much to the top, so about 2 inches deep in this case, and spread it out nice and flat with your hands. Now, we are not poking holes in this plastic. If a hole or two develops, then that's okay, but we are not intentionally poking any holes. It doesn't need drainage. The purpose of this is to capture the water, and that's what's going to make like a reservoir, because the roots of the plants are going to grow down through the pots and into this leaf mold, where they're going to be able to access the nutrients and the moisture as they need it. This is the secret, okay? So if a hole or two develops, that's okay, but don't poke any holes in this. Once it's nice and full, I simply tuck the plastic underneath the frame, using the weight of the leaf mold itself to hold itself. You could use staples if you want, but why? There's no need. So just tuck it all up under there so it's nice and tight. Now you simply place whatever pot you have on top of this base and it's going to thrive. Cloth pots work really good with this setup because there's an interchangeability of moisture and nutrients and roots. But whatever pot you put on top of it, the plant roots, as long as there's drainage holes, they're going to grow down and into this leaf mold, and that's where they will access the nutrients and the moisture. That's the secret to this technique. You see, last year I had basil, purple basil, onions, marigolds. Those are carrots in the big bag, lots of beets. You can essentially grow whatever you want with this setup, and it's going to thrive. Okay, my friends, it doesn't have to be any more complicated than that. Just get this setup going and get growing in this upcoming growing season that is upon us. Now, remember, if this is your first time growing, use this setup, but grow things that you know you will eat and that you will enjoy, okay? Homegrown everything is light years beyond anything you get from a market, even farmers markets usually. If you grow it right, it surpasses even the farmers markets because you're growing it with the love. You're not growing it for a profit, okay? So let me know in the comments if you have any questions or video idea suggestions. I'm always open to more suggestions. Give the video a thumbs up if you feel like you gained something from it, and share it with somebody you think can benefit from this knowledge. I will see you next time.